Greetings, everyone. This is John Moody of Moody Mystery. Sorry I haven't been streaming about the past couple weeks, but I've been going through a lot. Mainly depression, but I'm actually feeling a little bit better now. So, just want to let you know mental health is important. And okay, so let's see where we are in the game. Okay, so we've got. Okay, Donkey, you're our cartographer. You're our map person, so and I think what we should do is try to explore the sticks. Okay, Isle of the Keep. Now let's see. Do we have a lot of stuff to sell? Because if we do, wait, okay, it's not identified helmet. Dfortae, you are the official identifier. Unfortunately, we don't have a samurai, so we can't use. You can't equip it, but we can always sell it. Onk of Dexterity, I'm going to hold on to it until someone gets to 18 Dexterity. And so. Okay. And by the way, we've got a lot of things here that we probably should hold on to. It's like, okay. So here, who can use the heater shield? Okay, Fighter, Ranger. Okay. I don't know. I like the fact the fighter can dual wield. Same thing with the Lord. So I think I'm going to. Okay. Okay, so we have our first encounter. Let's see who it's with. Ah, King Crabs. You know what? I could go for some nice crab legs. And so far, it's been a stalemate. It's like we haven't been able to do anything to these king crabs. One of them's poisoned. Okay, so far not much progress. Although we did poison several of them. Wait a minute, Donkey. We're gonna Donkey's gonna poets. Let's see. Let's see. Can we put them to sleep? That's the question. Can we put them to sleep? Nope. But it looks like we can poison them, so maybe next time Donkey needs to do the Phantom Darts. Sorry, my voice is a bit worn out, but I'm not sure what happened on Wednesday, but I'm thinking that I had a situation where I think I took medicine which should not be taken on an empty stomach. and I mean a very empty stomach. And I think what happened is it irritated the stomach to the point where I got gastritis. And so I'm just going to say gastritis is not fun because one of the symptoms is dry heaving, and that was not fun. Fortunately, I found a few. Fortunately, I found a few remedies that helped with that. Trying to think what we want, what I want to do here. It's decisions, decisions. I'm not sure how fire resistant they are. Let's cherry bomb them. Nice. Okay, still got two king crabs. Okay. Okay, donkey, you're going to let's see what else you have. What else do you have? What other cool instruments that you can play? Cuckoo call, maybe we can make one of them insane. Hellgraph, let's have you heal yourself again. Let's try to top you off at full health. And headache. Honestly, I think we need to get you a secondary weapon. Okay, good. We got one down. So now we can all concentrate our attacks on one crab. Okay. I think what I need to do is probably I'd like to find a ledge. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Moody, be careful, be careful. You keep forgetting this is an Iron Man run. Don't risk it. Be careful. Be careful. Okay. These are giant mosquitoes. Oh crap. Crap. Moody. Moody, you could maybe have a body that you have to carry. Be careful. Be very, very careful. have Dfortae stay hidden and cast heal wounds on Gixxer. Donkey, we're gonna have you. Let's see if you can put them to sleep. Hellgraph, you're full health, so you're good. Wait a minute. I have a better idea. Let's see. What do you have? Fireball. Let's fireball these mosquitoes. And in case fireball doesn't work, let's do a psionic fire. Okay. So it looks like we did not even need the poet's loot. Good. Okay. And Gixxer's starting to get a little low on stamina, so we probably need to see if anyone here can cast stamina. Yep. So let's get Gix. Let's get Gixxer get back some stamina. Okay, Isle of the Keep. I'm not sure if this is a good place to rest, but at least what we can do is we can at least replenish. So Sparkle, let's have you heal up Gixxer. Um, let's see. Let's see, Hellgraph, you're not quite topped off. So let's have you cast maybe like a level 2 heal. Okay, good. That gets you at full. Headache, I'm not too worried about. You Donkey. Okay, I'm going to use the technique of resting every so often. Just letting you know there's going to be an ad break coming up soon. So what happens when there's an ad break? I also take a break, so feel free to take a break. Okay. Let's have you heal Donkey's wounds. Hellgraph, let's have you heal up Dfortae. And let's see where everyone's at. Okay. Looks like everyone's pretty good. Looks like everyone's not where I want them to be. Let's make sure that we you know, that everyone's like topped off. What I mean by that is everyone's like at maximum everything. Like max hit points, max stamina, max headroom. Now, some of you may be wondering why Gixxer is like taking forever to top off on hit points. Just look at the number, 179 max, which is pretty high. So in other words, beautiful tropical woman says, "Welcome to the island. I don't afraid we have any more room for storage here. Perhaps you should try back later." Now, this is a place where we can trade. Well, let's at least get some inventory slots. Okay. So there is an ad break in progress, so I'm going to BRB. Feel free to use the time to, you know, get some, get some, get some snacks. Go to the bathroom, get another beverage. Just say this sometimes. They said, "Oh, this is what you do. You do this, you do this, you do that. You do this, that, and the other." By the way, okay. And sorry it took me a little longer to get back. Apparently, I'm moving up in the world because I had a bot. Let's see. So let's see, Gixer. Let's see. Honestly, as much as I like the heater shield, it's just taking up an inventory slot. Kabuto, we can't use it anyway. Miners pick same mine. Wine bottle, wand of static. I'd like to keep all of those. Okay. Amulet of static acid sticks. Ooh. Boulder sticks. I don't know. I guess I'm one of those that likes to save them for a rainy day. Don't ask me why. Book of haste. I need to give that book of haste to someone. I need to find who can use it. If not, we need to sell it. Darn Moody, you're being a hoarder just like in real life. Sorry sorry, but I can't really sell any of Donkey's instruments. See, Hellgraph, do you have anything that we can offload? Yeah, we can't use we don't have a samurai, so we can't use the Dumaro. Okay. Ancient Dust, I know I'm not going to use that, so. Okay. So let's rest a little bit longer, so Dfortae can. I didn't schedule a stream till late because I didn't think I was going to be streaming tonight. I thought, yeah, I'm probably going to still not feel it well, but again, um, I'm pretty sure what the reason for my stomach issues, and so I'm confident that I won't be, you know, like dry heaving or whatnot, because. Oh boy. 2 water gelatins and 6 water gelatins. I worry I worry about the first 2 water gelatins, so I'm going to focus on them. But the 6 water gelatins I'm going to fireball, then I'm going to I'm gonna try Basilisk Guy. One thing you want to be careful of is you want to be careful of yeah, you want to be careful of like using the same type of attack on the same row. For example, what I'm saying is, because let's say you do psionic fires and fireball, and you find that they are immune to fire. You're nothing. So at least mix up the attack. So maybe that you can, um, maybe get lucky. Holy shit! Sorry. Okay, so Sparkle. Cure paralysis. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I think Flute of Wounding will work. Okay, so Hellgraph, you're going to go after the water gelatin. Wait. We need to at least, okay, so you can't cast the acid splash. Let's see, Donkey, you're going to do Flute of Wounding. Let's see, Hellgraph. Okay. I was hoping you'd have This the cool spell. Let's see. Okay, cure paralysis. Let's make doubly sure that Gixxer gets unparalyzed. Good. Okay, so we've got 4 jellyfish. Let's Horn of Phantoms them. Let's Hellgraph, you're just gonna fight, and Headache, you're gonna. They seem susceptible to fire, so guess what? We're going to we're gonna finish. You're gonna finish them off, unless the others finish them off. Hey, who knows? I'm gonna hug the walls here just so I can. Ooh, Isle of the Dead. Okay, crap. Moody, you've got someone that's frickin' poisoned. Let's see, who the heck has cure poison? Who did I give cure poison to? Probably, knowing my poor planning, probably no one. Well, oh yeah, I actually did give it to Dfortae, so okay. Well, we may have to do this the hard way. We may have to do this the way where we rest, and I want to welcome everyone in. I'm John Moody of Moody Mystery. Um, I usually I like to stream retro games, especially a lot of the RPGs. Okay, so Gixxer needs some healing. So let's get Gixxer up to speed. Wait, no. Let's get Gixxer topped off. And then what I'll do is I will then okay. Unfortunately, I have not been doing the best job of running this Iron Man last probably this stream, because what I need to do is no, okay, so you have Dispel Undead, but see, you don't have Dispel Undead, so you're gonna cast Magic Screen. I don't know if anyone has Armor Melt or Armor Plate, excuse me. Nope. Oh wait, Hellgraph, you have Enchanted Blade. So Hellgraph, let's have you cast Enchanted Blade. Okay. Okay. So we've got got at least two protection spells, and we got two protections, an offensive and a protection spell in place. So here we go again. Donkey is our official cartographer. Okay, is this going to take us where I think it's going to? Yep. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Do we have? We're going to call our Karin. Karin, the boat person. Let's see. Does anyone have any ashes? Because Karin's going to ask that. I thought someone did. Cylinder of Ash, Helgraph has won. And good, so we'll give the Cylinder of Ashes to Karin. So let's summon him. Let's summon Karin. How we summon them is using the Horn of Souls. Who has the Horn of Souls? Some reason I think Dfortae has it. Yep, Dfortae has the Horn of Souls. Riding atop a long, slender boat, he gently guides it to the shore. I am Karin, ferryman of ashes. Have you any ashes for me? Yes, we do. Give the ashes to me. Do you wish passage? Nope. Okay, so we're going to trade. Helgraph, you're going to give the ashes, the cylinder of ashes to Karin. Thanks. Sorry, but I can't touch this one. You have to take it here. Take this key and return the ash to. Whoa! Damn. Apparently, the ashes that we got were like the mother lode. And what I mean by that is, okay. I think what we need to do is I think what we need to is I think what we need to do. I think we need to look at look at what spells we have and maybe get some appropriate books because we've got about 100,000 gold. Now, if I really wanted to, oh, okay. Oh, ooh, good, good, good. I'm glad that we're here because what we can do, we can oh wait, I need to, hey, 8 Nikons, big surprise, big surprise. Okay, well, wait a minute. I think we have I think we have, oh, okay. So Gixer, you're going to just, we're gonna do some fighting. Donkey, we're just gonna have you use the Cornu of Demon Spawn immediately. If I remember correctly, these are susceptible to magic missiles. And Headache, can you cast magic missiles? No, you're loose. No. Let's again try Basilisk Guy and see if that can get some of them stoned. Okay, it worked on 2 out of 4. Darn, we're getting some good hits. We're actually not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad here. Hey, we're down to 2. We're down to 2. Nicely done. Donkey, let's have you hide. Tell you what, Dfortae is kicking some butt with that Joe. Okay, so let's drink from these fountains. Now how it works is this is the left fountain actually heals actually restores stamina and hit points. This one restores mana. Okay. Let me just check something. I just want to check to see if I explored all of the cubicles. Okay, it looks like I did. Looks like I explored all of them. So I'm not sure if I'd want to explore more of them, but okay, I'm just wanting to see how far we are progressing because it's been a while. One thing I'm looking for the okay. I'm just trying to spread things out a little bit over more of the party. But yeah, it seems clear that we're like overburdened. So Moody Mystery, you get an F for inventory management. Yeah, this is the area where we get the you can float down the river. And by the way, that's actually a cool thing to do in the summer. Is just like get on an inner tube and just good old, just float down the lazy river. Again, what I'm trying to do, okay, bottle oracle. I'm just trying to explore more of this area, and I think I've got pretty good buffs on right now. I've got, it is a little bit weird that this area is there's a grass, and that's something I'd be curious about. Why if you're on water, why does the map show grass? That's my only curiosity. It's not a complaint, it's a curiosity. Well, yeah, I think yeah, I remember this. This is the place, yeah, Isle of the Dead. Now, considering the fact that we do have the key, if we wanted to, we could start exploring the Isle of the Dead. But I'm not ready to yet. I'm not ready for that. I don't think we have the capabilities. What is this? Interesting. Let's search. I think this is where we got that cylinder of ash that Karin does. Car. I'll just say this. I'm not gonna say this. Oh boy. 2 water gelatins, 5 jellyfish, 7 jellyfish. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna. If I think I remember correctly, the jellyfish were vulnerable to fire. So I'm gonna go full blast on the fireball and the psionic fire. Okay, just letting you know there is an ad break coming up soon, so just letting you know. Okay, so let's see what happens. Cross our fingers. And sorry for burping, but I've been doing that a lot, especially with my stomach not being the best. Whoa! Oh, crap. Okay. So, what we're going to have to do, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna have you use a crushed widows. Donkey, I'm going to have you use a oh, okay, there's an ad break, so it's BRB. Okay, welcome back everyone. Our ad break is over. So what's right now what's happening is I'll just say this nicely, we're in a pickle. Hellgraft, can you okay, oh. Okay, and headache, let's I know you can cure paralysis, but and so I'm going to have you cure paralysis on Sparkle. Holy shit, Gixer is getting the bleep out of him abused. Okay. Well, we got lucky. I'll tell you, we really got lucky there because they hit Gixer and they actually managed to. Sometimes, if you're paralyzed and you get hit for a good amount, the paralysis is often automatically cured. Now that being said, we need to stop bleeping around. I want Sparkle to cast an offensive spell, And what I'm hoping to have happen is I'm hoping to have the maybe I'm pressing my luck a little bit, but I'm hoping to have Hellgraph and Headache both heal wounds in a big way. Oh yeah! Go Dfortae. Critical hit. Y'all, we got lucky with that one. I thought somewhere here there was a platform. Well, I'm going to knock on wood hoping that the water gelatins aren't what I think they are. But what I'm going to do is, just in case they are, we're going to direct all of our efforts to them. So in other words, you're going to fireball them and you are going to psionic fire them. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so okay, so let's keep our momentum going, y'all. Okay, keep in mind that on these types of games you want to observe. If you observe, let's say that you cast a fire spell and 5 out of the 7, let's say, jellyfish are not affected, that probably tells you that it's not going to work. So please keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Let's check our map. Let's see if there's any place where we can, Okay, oh yeah, here we can hopefully this is a safe place. Hopefully this is a safe place where everyone can recover. Sparkle, I know. Let's see. Really, game? Freaking seriously? Okay. Decisions. I'm going to try a missile shield because I'm not sure if it will deflect the, like if they breathe fire, if it will deflect it, but honestly, I think we were lucky that the sea serpents decided not to breathe because I think they can breathe. Let's see. Take Donkey, let's see if we can put him to sleep. Let's see if we can basilisk eye them. Well, hey, we turned one to stone. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Turning at least one of them to stone means we only have to deal with one. Because essentially, if someone gets stoned, it's permanent. And Phantasm comes through with a blizzard. Nicely done. Now, we still have the problem of dealing with still have the problem of dealing with Gixxer and the poisons, so we need to. Hey, Tim Coolish, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually sorry my voice is a little hoarse, but I'm actually doing a heck of a lot better. My stomach issues have pretty much gone away, so I think I know what happened. And that's one of the reasons why I actually did not go get medical help because I knew something happened, and well, something happened after I did about I'll just say it was like 3 hours after I did something. It started to flare up, and I'm thinking this was a case of taking medication. Sorry, that you should not take on a very empty stomach, which I did. So, and then I also then again, what I did is I looked some stuff up on the internet. Who doesn't? Who doesn't look stuff up on the internet? And kind of found this is, hey, if you have this issue, this is what you can do temporarily to make sure and it worked like a charm. Thank you, internet. Don't mind me, I'm being fun. I hope you're doing well, and Oh, more sea serpents. Hey, do you see serpents? Yes, I see serpents. Okay. Whoa. And this is the thing because some of our party was asleep, they're gonna get hit for double damage. Now that being said, I'm probably not overly concerned, and it's not that I'm complaining. It's that I'm saying, hey, these things can't really do a lot. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but these things really can't be like, oh yeah, let's try flute of wounding because if I remember, let's see, what do we got? Let's do conjuration level 5. Let's One thing I've always learned is hiring some help is a good way to be successful. Because not only do you get an extra attack, but you also get a holy shit, Hellgraph's about to die. Hell, please. Hellgraph, let's have you heal yourself like there's no tomorrow. This is so exciting, isn't it? Tim, I'm gonna one up you. I'm gonna one up you. We see sea serpents by the seashore. Tim's like perfect. Tim, thank you for the compliment, but it was not a cat joke, okay? You have to reserve perfect for the cat jokes. I was thinking of a cat. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Our flute of wounding is a big cat. Flute of Wounding's been good, and since Hellgraph, we're gonna heal. We're gonna get you healed up even more. And Headache, now that you've let's. I'm just gonna have you do some healing on yourself. Nicely done, Moody. Okay, one thing I haven't noticed and I haven't really looked at yet is how close a lot of us are to leveling up. I haven't really looked at that because no one's leveled up this session, and that's not cool. 212, you're not close. Oh, 482, you're like miles away. 332, you're miles away. 194, you're a little bit close. 100. The Psionics is actually the closest one. Okay. Okay, so let's honestly what I'd like to do, and maybe well, actually let's rest up here a little bit. I don't know if I want to because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to rest and okay. Cause see, I know I also know the the music when the music that plays when you're about to get an encounter. Okay, so let's see where we are. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look at the map because we've got our expert cartographer. Hmm. Okay, Isle of the Keep. Okay, this is our cool tropical woman. I'm hoping that maybe this is a safe place to rest. Because I wouldn't mind a little bit of a safe place to rest. Hmm. So Donkey, you're our top cartographer. Oh, Gixxer detects something. A bold red X has been painted on the surface of the rock, like some kind of special mark. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the necessary equipment to take advantage of it. I don't think we do. So as they say, life goes on. Wait a minute, where does this leave? I don't know if we've been here before. Have we been here before? I don't think we have. Not sure if we've been here before. We haven't. So I have to check something out. Okay, so the fact that it's not giving us the fact that we try to unlock it and it's not giving us anything, there's probably some type of special item or key that we need. So I'm going to assume that that's the case. And I think I know what key it is. So I think I know what key we need. Okay. Okay, so right now we're back in the castle. And so what the primary reason for this is to maybe take a little bit of a break, I want to take a little bit of a break. I assume we were here before. Yep, we were. And I think what I want to do is okay. Now, this looks like it's a big deal. It's probably no big deal because these monsters are relatively weak. And what Headache can probably do, Headache's got Mind Flay, so we can Mind Flay them. And just sit back and watch the fireworks. Okay, Dfortae, you're going to take the darts for now, because you're going to identify them, poison darts. And I think cool, the psionic can use them, so that'll give them a secondary weapon that they can dish out some punishment. Just letting you know there is an ad break coming soon. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Lamont. And we're gonna offload some stuff. Now, why are we seeing Lamont? It's simple. We get more money. We get more money for selling stuff. Okay, so let's go around the perimeter. Okay, so you see that we have stairs going up, so we look at our orientation. You see this is the wrong way, so that means that See, what we're looking for is we're looking for the stairs that go this direction. And you also see a second ladder. So let's save it. So there is an ad break, so we are going to BRB. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Ad break is over. Okay, now my problem that I have is I tend to be hoarding stuff. So let's see. So Gixxer, let's see what you want to get rid of. I like the Yank of Fire. Wand of Static is nice, but I don't see me using it. One thing you do not want to do is get rid of either a Scrolls of Sane Mind or Resurrect, because they can be very useful. Let's see, Sparkle, what you want to get rid of. Amulet of Static, nah. I'm not sure what the Ring of Truth does, but I'm just gonna keep it just in case. Stink Bomb, nah. Okay. Book of Haste. That we need to give someone, because okay, I don't know what the Succubus Necklace does, but I haven't bothered to equip it, so bye bye. Hellgraph, let's have you sell. You haven't used the oxygen powder, so okay. And let's see, headache. What are you gonna sell? You haven't used the stave of scorch. Ooh. You haven't used the roasted corn. You haven't used the rose petals. You haven't used the devil's dust. And I think there's one more item we want to get rid of, Gixer. No, I think it's Dfortae that has it. Because I remember someone having a like a copper key in like the first, hold on. Let's see, Donkey, were you the one that had it? Nope. Okay. Okay, it looks like that must have been the only one we had. Okay, so who had the book of haste? Okay, so let's see who can use it. Okay, it looks like it says only a priest, a psionic, and a monk. Psionic, do you have haste? Oh, no, you don't. Congratulations, Psionic. You win. What? Oh, okay. I see. It's. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we've offloaded some stuff. Okay, good. So now we're going back down into the depths. Okay, so here we go again. Let's see. So it looks like everyone's at pretty much full strength, which is what we want, what we really, really want. Okay. Oh, great. 4 water dragons and sea serpents. And 3 sea serpents and a partridge in a pear tree. And Moody, you're an idiot. You forgot to cast your buff spells, you know. Water dragons, I better fireball them. I have a feeling they can be a real headache. And let's do mind flay. Well, at least the sea serpents, they have some hit points, but at least they don't like, do a humongous amount of damage. That being said, Donkey, let's have you hit him with Horn of Phantoms. I don't think it's going to work anyway, but we're going to have you do magic missiles since Hellgraph, some of your spell points are low. Well, let's have you do Psionic Fire. That should wipe them out. Nicely done, everyone. Okay. Yeah, good. I will say good EXP. Oh, really, game? Okay. Let's get a conjuration level 5 going, and because I think everyone else is in pretty good shape. Let's see if we can't let's see if we can't basilisk eye the king crabs. Although the giant crabs are being a bit of a pain in the butt. But see, that's good because that means we can concentrate on one monster group. We don't have to worry about. We can just concentrate on the 8 giant crabs. you know, which is a good thing. Oh, no, no, no. Let's concentrate on the 8 giant crabs, okay? Y'all, let's concentrate on the 8 giant crabs. Oh, yeah, let's see. What should we do? See, I think what I need to do, I need to start looking at training opportunities. Okay, so we're just gonna focus all on the giant crabs, the king crabs. We're just gonna let them you know, relax. Hey, only maybe 2 or 3 of them fell asleep, but that's 2 or 3 less that we have to worry about. Okay. So again, let's go after the giant crabs. Although we need to let's keep an eye on Dfortae. Why don't you stay hidden and heal wounds for the fighter? Donkey, why don't you do a better job of casting instruments? Hellgraph, ooh, boy. You have you do a bless and headache. Oh, good. We're gonna have you do a heal wounds on Gixer. Darn. Now, one thing to keep in mind is if you look at my rules, and notice that I say no class changes because if I wanted to, I could really game the system and start everyone out as a like start like class change and make sure everyone gets hide. And then what I can do is I can then for a battle I can just hide everyone. other words, what I can do, I can just, and I actually did that. You exploited that in my single person run. I would hide one person, and they would not be. They wouldn't. You couldn't touch them. Oh yeah, I forgot we summoned an aerial servant. Okay, so essentially this is over because these king crabs are stone. There's nothing that's gonna bring them back. Now, one thing about characters that are stoned, or monsters that are stoned, excuse me, it's harder to penetrate their armor, but mm, wow, nicely done. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I am getting a little frustrated about the fact that there's a certain area I'm trying to find, and I have not been able to find it yet. And no, it's not this area, because I think we've already explored this. Yep. Wait a minute, okay. So let's see what we got on the map here. Okay. Before I go too far, let me at least do some spell casting. Let's see. Dfortae, you're gonna put up a magic screen. It's not gonna be the best, but at least it'll work. Halgraph, you can do Enchanted Blade. So we at least got some goods. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, a chest! A treasure chest! Hee. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so let's see who's the best at skullduggery. Okay, let's see. Dfortae's got 80 skullduggery. Donkey, you got 89 skullduggery. So Donkey, you're up. Okay, so okay, so let's see. It looks like It has to be 2, 5, 6, 7, but must be 8. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Nope. Can't be that one. Okay, it has to be psionic bolt. Now, if I really wanted to game the system, I could turn this down to like super slow, and so that's not blinking so fast. So let's see. What? Okay, well, there's some good news and some bad news. The good news, the bad news is we got hit with a psionic bolt. The good news is it's only one person. Okay. Now remember, this is Iron Man, so we cannot save scum. Okay, good. So Sparkle, fortunately, has a Sane Mind Scroll that they can use on Donkey. Didn't work. So Sparkle has a Sane Mind Scroll that she can use on Donkey. Okay. And one thing to keep in mind, it depends. The scrolls cast spells at a certain level. Now, if let's say you have a very strong Sane Mind spell, not gonna, it's not gonna work, and you may have to cast it like multiple times. It's like when I had the stomach issues, and I was like, I needed something pretty strong. But while we're here, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. Book of Chills. Okay, so that can be used by the bishop. Can the bishop cast chill? Wait a moment, let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe that's frost, but we'll see. Even if it is, we can at least... Yep. Okay, just letting y'all know there is an ad break coming soon. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got another book. Let's give it to... Ooh, Book of Mind Read. I like it. And I know you don't have the mind... Oh, crap. You do have the Mind Read spell. Well, that's all right. We can still scribe it, and that'll at least give you some, you know what. Okay, just saying that they're. Yep, called it. Okay, ad break is over, so welcome back, everyone. Let's Right now we're kind of seeing what loot we have. Oh, reagent. Aromatic salts. I'm not sure what they do. We got a scroll. Whipping rocks. I think that's not a bad thing. Another scroll. Oh, sane mind. Heck, we're freaking keeping that. I mean, come on. You do not throw those types of scrolls away. You do not. Do not throw away sane mind. Because notice what happened. Remember, insanity's a real thing. Now, before we go out on the water, let's kind of get our let's get our health back. Let's get our health back to 1,000%. Moody, you idiot! Why did you cast it on Sparkle? You know Sparkle's gonna regain hit points when because Sparkle and this is the Dfortae mod, and Lords actually get automatic regeneration. So now, yes, we're going to use up our spells that we cast, but sometimes you have to do that. Okay. Seriously? And the seriously was not for the game, but there's still people. You probably can't hear them, but there's still people here shooting off fireworks. It's like, come on, the 4th of July was 10 years ago. I'm being sarcastic, okay? But now I think a part of it, and honestly, with the weather we're having, you really shouldn't be shooting them off because it's pretty dry here. And just a little bit of weather information. Just a suggestion: don't go with the relative humidity. I always suggest it's best to go with not relative, the dew point. You know, that really tells you the moisture level. You know, if they tell you, hey, the dew point is like, is like 50, is if it's summer and the dew point is like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, all I'm just gonna say is enjoy it, because that means that it is like it's very it's very comfortable. Okay, we have another chest. This is another opportunity for more loot. Again, let's see, headache. How close are you? Ooh, headache's almost ready to level up. Hey, so donkey, it's time for you to disarm. Okay, so let's see. It looks like we have a 1 and an 8 guaranteed. So what is a 1 and an 8 guaranteed? Ooh. Oh boy. So, it could either be Guardian or it could be anti-magic. Now, what I don't like to do is, in a situation like this, I don't like to roll. I do not like to roll. I mean, normally if it's a regular run, I'd roll the dice. But here I don't want to. Because what could happen is, if it's a guardian, you may get a message. The guardian hits you for like 37 damage. The guardian batters you about for 129 damage, and you're dead. So what I'm going to do is, let's see who has. Um, Headache has knock knock. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do a spell. Headache. Knock knock. It could still fail, but let's see what happens. Wow, okay. So, and Headache, you're going to get most of this because you actually have most of the room. Okay, so let's see. Hellgraph, you got some powder. Ooh, armor melt. Nice. Okay, let's see. We got a wand. Fire sticks. Can't believe it, Sparko. You have almost everything except fire sticks. How could you? Wait, I didn't even identify Donkey's cloak. Shadow cloak, we're just gonna sell that because Dfortae, let's have you keep it. It may come in handy. Oh. Heavy stamina. We definitely need those. Cold bomb, I think. Oh yeah, good. We'll just merge it with this. Ring of Hiding. Let me just check something. See, I'm not sure if we're going to need it because our thief already has 100 in hiding, but we may be able to sell it, you know. Okay, Dfortae, let's have you do a magic screen just in case we need it. You never know. Okay, so here we go. Ah, okay. Let's see. I just want to check. Have we been down that ladder? Ooh, we haven't. A sign reads, Isle of the Lost. Seek ye and find. The island shore is covered with sand. A beach upon the water. Oh, and we didn't identify this amulet, Moody. Amulet of Winds. I know it kind of blows, but he get it? Blows. Okay, I think I'm gonna rest here because I have a feeling there's gonna be something here that's not gonna be fun. And usually, as a rule, I like to on all these Ultima streams, I like to go 2 hours and 45 minutes. But I do reserve the right to change that. I usually don't like to shorten it, but I may lengthen it just in case. A notice on the wall reads, Lost at Sea DJ Locker, Red X3E1N. Wait a minute, was I down here before? Was I down here, did not even realize it last stream? Yay, we've got 4 island giants. Okay, I threw a pun in there. There's a streamer that's called, I think, Retro Island Gaming. I mean, excellent. I mean, pretty much streams a minimum of like 12, 13 hours. Got a great following. And so it's kind of like my nod to him, RIG. So okay. I don't know how tough these are, but so let's see. Bash, hide, hide. Let's see. So let's start. Let's break out some of the melting powder. Burblangs. I don't know if that was the best thing that we could have gotten, but apparently they're going after the last character with these giant sledges because they want to give the last character a real, how shall I say, headache. I'm not sure what you can do. Horn of Phantoms. Let's try Horn of Phantoms. Hellgraph. Let's have you. Okay, you've already conjured, so I think it's best if you play defense and heal up headache before headache gets a real headache. Let's have you use Stave of Moons again. You actually slept two of them. Maybe you can sleep the other two. What are you doing, Island Giant? What are you doing stomping on Sparkle? Come on. What did Sparkle ever do to you? Well, at least the Burblang kind of cast Insanity and drove a couple of them in, I think one or two insane, so that's actually going to help us. Okay, so Donkey, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stay hidden, and you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna do whatchamacallit. Let's see. You already conjured. Let's see. What can you do? Let's have you use some melting powder. Let's have you use Stave of Moons again. tell you what, we got some decent summons, because Burblangs, they've cast Insanity a couple times, they've kicked. Let's see if you can put them to sleep. I don't know if you can, but hey, it's worth a try. Let's use more melting powder. What the heck? Okay, and I'm hearing the people in the other, I think my neighbors, I hear dogs. I hear dogs barking. And I'm going to just say this. If you live in a residential neighborhood, expect that expect that people are going to have assume that people will have dogs and deal with it. Unless I get some lawn ornaments in my yard, then yeah, I'm not going to be happy. Poleaxe. Okay. 5 hit points. We gained a skill bonus. Let's see. What do we want to increase? We're not using sling anymore, so I'm just going to go with sling. Physical. We're gonna level up swimming later, so I'm gonna get. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with mythology, because what mythology does is it gives you a better chance to identify the monsters. You know, like for example, you may see like a description of, let's say, a thief, as it says 5 rogues, and then next round it may say 5 scallywags. What that does is it's kind of telling you, hey, this is a specific type of rogue that it is. And if it's a scallywag, then what you need to know is, hey, you need to be like, okay, I need to be careful, because scallywags can cast spells. Okay, we learned a new psionic spell, so you know what they would say, choose wisely. Let's see. Instant death, make wounds. Nah. There's a lot of good ones I like. Identify, but no. Armor melt, maybe. Nothing. Weaken, slow, paralyze. Silence, whirlwind, hazard, shield, sleep. Now I know one of my other characters has silence, but now see, the thing is though, if I get instant death, see, I'm actually going to get more spell points in the magic realm. You know, Moody, you did not think this through before you leveled up. You were like, Now, see, okay, I'm going to go with Armor Melt, because lowering the armor class of an enemy is not a bad thing. have a question. Is it possible that I've already got all of the you know, I've gotten all but one of the cylinders of ash, and that maybe it is time to go to the dead, but still, there's one key I'm looking for, and it's called the east exit key. So that's what I'm looking for. And welcome on in, everyone. I'm doing great. John Moody of Moody Mysteries. Sorry, I'm turning away from the camera for a little bit, but I'm okay. Okay, okay. Ooh. Okay, so what we're doing is what are we looking for, Moody? Sheesh. Okay, wow. Looks like we've had a lot of unexplored territory to cover. Okay, king crabs, giant crabs, giant crabs. Okay, just letting you all know there is an ad break coming up soon. So, just letting you all know that be prepared for that. I'll tell you what I have not been doing. I've not been casting bless enough. And I think I need to do that. I need to utilize bless a lot more. Hey Cody, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, now you see that okay. Are you Cody, are you saying my volume is a bit quiet? Yeah, I need to let's crank it up a little bit. Now, question to Cody: Is it when I say you say I'm awfully quiet? Is it the volume is low, or that I'm not my usual cheerful, talkative self? Because let me know if I need to adjust some volumes. I'll do that. Okay, yeah, it's I'll tell you what happened, Cody, is I think on Wednesday I think a medicine that I took it on an empty stomach, and apparently it apparently damaged my stomach, and so let's just say I was dry heaving a good bit. So that kind of took a toll on me, and I can't even believe that I'm actually back now, just because of the fact that I didn't even plan a stream, and I was like, what, you know, I did a few, I did a few things, and I was like, oh, cool. Let's see, headache. Can you do anything special? Well, you probably should identify the poleaxe, yeah. But yeah, it's I'm a lot better because I think Cody and I think in when I was in Dfortae stream on Wednesday, I was like a 5.8, which is like that's bad. But yeah, because someone said, "Oh, go to the doctor." And I'm like, "No, I know exactly what's going on," which is what I told them. So, but I'm glad I'm feeling a lot better. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, that this is where we grabbed. Right now, my goal is the east exit key. I just need to find out where it's located. And if you're like, "Oh, Moody, you're gonna look," no, I'm not gonna. For this area, I'm not gonna use maps. Although I wish my map skills were a bit higher, so I could at least, so I could be like, "Oh yeah," so I could identify where the up and down ladders are. Okay, Isle of the Keep. We've been here. Okay, yeah, this is we've seen this red X before. You know, it's like, yeah, we know what's going to happen here. But yeah, it was one of those things. I was worried for a little bit, but then I looked it up online and found that it was like, oh, and one thing you can do sometimes is type your symptoms into Google, Well, I use Yahoo, but that's just me. And then be like, okay, and say, okay, what could be going on? It's I'm gonna type in a pun. Okay, there's the pun. Threw up the pun. Says they should have a network of doctors that use Google, and the name for it is Google Docs. You know what WebMD can do? WebMD can pound sand. Okay, oosh, crap. We've got Siren Sorceress. I just hope I don't violate um, Twitch's Twitch's terms by having boobs. So I'm just gonna say this is a fight not to be trifled with. Okay, so let's hope and pray that we get our silence off quickly. Okay, let's get Sparkle cured of paralysis. Okay, and just FYI, I'm not. I usually on announcements I tend to make them myself. I don't. I know there's bots that can do that, but I've already encountered two darn bots tonight. Wanting like, oh, hey, we can get you viewers. Whatevs. Ooh, okay, the river Styx. I like how they indicate that this is the river Styx. We must be in a new area because it's the first time I've seen that. Okay, this is Isle of the Dead. But as I said, that's tentative right now. I always I always like to be flexible a little bit just in case. Okay, Donkey, let's have you. It's what am I missing? Because there is one area that I really need to cover, and I have not been able to find it yet. And again, it's there. It's basically a place where no, I've already been here. And y'all, I've thought about like looking it up, but you know what? I'd rather. I think it's a little bit more fun to struggle versus. See, I've already been down here before. Okay, maybe I need to search everywhere. So we've already this we've already wait a minute, Moody. Wait a minute. Let's go back here. I think, you know what I think, Moody? I think you're missing something. I think you were missing. I think you were missing something. Oh, dragonflies! Yay! I just realized. I think what I was missing. Bzz. I think I just realized it. I just realized what I was missing, and I can't believe I did not miss it earlier. Your pants? No, I wasn't, but I actually, you know. Ooh, we got a bishop level. Oh boy. Okay, skill bonus. Shield 1. Ah, we're going swimming. Okay. Ooh, boy. I don't know if I'm getting a theology spell at this level, but what the heck? I'm gonna max it out. I don't know what I. Oh boy. Wait a minute. I already know what I'm wanting. Falling stars. What the heck? That was my go-to when I streamed a single Wizardry 7 character, and I'm going to it right now. Hey, I'm doing well, Dfortae. I hope you are doing well. Sorry, my voice is a little bit not the best, but considering considering my condition, you know, I'm not saying I'm not complaining, okay, but it's just one of those things when you have, when you're like it's like people like sometimes when they it's like when people have they let's say they have 24, let's say they have like 24-hour bug and they're like, ugh, you know they're usually it takes them a day or two to recover. Oh, great. Let's see, we got some giant mosquitoes. Now, normally you may say, "Oh, Moody, you just got the Falling Stars spell. Why are you going to use it?" I like to save it for multiple groups. Like if I have three or more monster groups, I like to save it for that. minute. I never saw this before. I don't think I have. Okay, so this is locked. Okay, so let's have Donkey try to pick it. Failure. Okay, now one thing to keep in mind. I'm extending the stream a little bit, 3 hours and 10 minutes. You know, I'm extending it because I'm on a little bit of a roll. Okay, so we picked the locks, and I'll tell you what, I've been lucky. I've had some close calls with one or two characters, but woot woot. Let's see what we get. What is behind door number 1? Sorry, I have to put that pun in the thing. And if anyone has some experience with game shows, you know what that pun is about. Yay, another chest! Woo! Okay. I'm actually going to rest here a little bit just because I can. Four island giants. What would you expect? Okay, so let's see. Gixer's gonna fight Bash. I want that treasure. It's like, Sparkle. Sparkle, you've got two pretty good weapons, so we're gonna have you fight. Dfortae, you're hiding, because Dfortae, I've seen some of the damage that you do when you come out of the shadows. At times it's been ridiculous, in a good way. Okay, in a good way. Let's see. Hellgraph. Why don't you do a conjure? Why don't you do a conjure? Let's get some hired help. And headache. Let's see what have you got? Not much that I can see. So why don't you just You know what? I haven't tried Psionic Ray in a while. Let's try Psionic Ray. What the heck? Not bad. We actually took care of 2 of them. Well, really, one we killed, but the other one... Oh, pseudo-dragons. I'm not sure how good they are. Because see, if I remember, like, 1st edition Advanced D&D, Pseudo dragons were not the best. Okay, so we've got some island giants. I don't know. I have a question. Would you rather have island giants or would you rather have giant islands? Just think about that for a little bit. There's a little philosophical question. I like to propose. Okay, Gixer Sparkle. Dfortae, you're just gonna bash and kick some butt. Well, it's giant islands, but sometimes there's nothing like having your own like private island. Cody, are you thinking of giant islands or giant islanders? Okay, I was gonna try. I was gonna maybe. Ooh, hey, let's do some melting powder. Let's use it up. Let's see what you've got. Let's psionic blast them. Let's see if we can't get them. Nah, no. Let's even do a basilisk guy. You know, it's heck if we can. Heck if we can. Okay, ad break is over pretty much. Welcome, BRB. That being said, we've got like a one game here. This battle's over because the island giant is stoned. And so we can pretty much kick the island giant's butt at its leisure. And FYI, if you think, oh, Moody did overkill on summoning the pseudo dragons, you never know. It's best to have. Wait, what am I doing, Moody? What are you doing, Moody? It's best to have too much firepower, rather than not enough, because you never know. Because sometimes you could sometimes the RNG gods don't like you. Okay, now you know. Okay, so it says 1, 3, 6, 7, 8. 7 is mandatory. Okay, so anti-magic is a possibility. Oh, good, it can't be Life Stealer, so it's got to be anti-magic, which I'm going to be honest with you, I don't mind. Honestly, if you have traps, anti-magic is one of the most benign traps. Okay, I got a redeem from Dfortae on science stories, and I'm trying to think of. Oh, hey, I'll give you a 2 for 1. Give you a 2 for 1. Okay, so one thing I used to do when I was I actually lived in Delaware for a little bit, and sometimes I drive down to Ocean City, Maryland on the beach. Now, one thing that was interesting was that even though it was only one summer, somehow my muffler had rusted through. And so what happens is if metal is exposed to salt, it's going to rust very quickly. And this is so if you're, let's say you're up north, and they tell you that like salt eats cars, believe it. That's actually why that I forget, it was in Arizona where they I think Arizona where they had where they store planes, they don't rust because the moisture is so low, and no salt. Okay, now another one I used to do is I used to go tree climbing as a kid. Okay, I love tree climbing. And one of the favorite trees we had was a pine tree. And the reason being was because the branches were set up. You can actually climb about 35 or 40 feet up. Disclaimer, don't do it today, or some other parent will see it and call Child Protective Services. But You know, but we'd climb up. Now, being a pine tree, it has a lot of sap, and so one way we um, took care of the sap was we would actually we would we get we would actually bathe in turpentine. Not bathe completely, but we would like clean the areas up with turpentine. You know, and turpentine being a gasoline-like substance uh, will will actually help dissolve something like sap, which is non-polar. So it's like the old like dissolves like, you know. So if you want to dissolve something non-polar like wax, you're gonna mix it with something like gasoline, which will help dissolve it. So those are the science stories. Thank you very much for the redemption. I should have picked another one because there's one that okay, so okay, Max Giant Bardiche. I think we're good on this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. It's two-handed. But you're welcome, and okay. Oh crap, Moody. What are you thinking? You're thinking. What are you? You're trying to merge the two things that can't be merged. Sheesh. But but next science story redemption is a is I've got it. Let's just say it's an interesting one. 'Cause- yeah. Oh, yeah. It actually was interesting, but and I'm just saying this because because the next science story will be like why. No, I won't say anything. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what? So it's one. Okay, so one north and one, two, three east. Ah, some good old retail stories or humor. Peer pressure. So we want the east exit key. Sheesh. Okay, well, I've got a couple goodies. I'm gonna go with this one. Now, for a little while, I lived in the Deep South. Now, one thing you need to know about people in the Deep South is how religious they are. Very religious. Well, I was totaling up this person's. The total came to $6.66. Yes, 6.66. They did not want to write the check for $6.66. And they wanted to write it for $6.67. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, you can't do that because we can't overtender a check. And I suggested, heck, do you have like a nickel or dime? We would work it out. We could be like, hey, you can write it for $6.61 and give us like a nickel. Now, and of course, the other retail stories I have is, I'm just gonna say one thing is, if there's a clearance sale, I'm just going to say this, that a lot of the stuff on the clearance table is likely either going to go bad or is stuff that people did not buy. And I knew that, and I'd tell people, people like, what do you mean you don't like this? I'm like, yeah, I actually own one, and it stinks. It doesn't work. And I think my problem with retail is I'm too honest. I'm one of those that if someone asks me, does this dress make me look fat? I'm gonna say, yeah. Probably get slapped across the head and whatnot. I'm gonna have to leave these things here for now because apparently everyone's loaded. All I need to start identifying stuff. Wand of Ghosts. Well, it's actually, I don't think we have anyone that can use it. It could be invoked, but I don't think anyone can use it. Well, I actually wasn't selling women's clothes. I was giving an example of people that like, hey, Oh, Gixxer, wait a minute, Gixxer. What do you mean? Hey, I didn't know Gixxer had some inventory slots. Let's go to Gixxer, okay, ring. Oh, Link's ring. I think that's a good thing if I remember correctly. Oh, Frozen Battle Axe. Okay, but now that we've got the east exit key, and let's refresh our magic screen. Let's try to find where our east exit key is. Moody's girl. See, this is the thing. I would not. Okay, is this where we want to go? I think this is. I think this is where we want to go. Oh, nope. Horse says nay. Whoa! Moody's goes, this just me look fat. Moody, you bet no. See, I'd do it differently. I would find someone that works out a lot, and so would say, oh, does this dress make my butt look big? And I'd be like, no, it's the fact that you work out like a power lifter that makes your butt look big. Okay, ooh boy. I don't know what I. Okay. What should I use? Falling stars or mind flay? What should I use? I know! Both! And I'm just letting you know this is probably going to be the last battle of the stream, you know. But this has a potential to be a big one. Seriously? Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to hopefully we can let's see. Donkey, I don't think you can do these island giants, but um let's Horn of Phantoms them. Darn, I wish we had another falling star as well. Let's improvise. Let's do fireball. And on these, let's do prismic ray. And if everything goes according to plan, we'll call it a night and try to see who we're gonna raid out to. Okay, I already right now I already have a planned raid target, so unless any of you have other ideas. Hey, thank you, D-Forte. Glad to see ya. Keep in mind that this stream may be delayed a little. I'm not saying in a bad way, but it may go a little bit longer because I would with all the island giants we have, we could probably have some level ups. Why didn't I freaking cast Conjure, Moody? What are you thinking? Okay, you already did Fireball. Let's do Magic Missiles. Let's do Basilisk Guy if we can get these giants stoned. Basilisk Guy for the win. Island giants are now stone giants. Yeah. Okay. Hammer, we're just gonna drop. We're gonna drop heavy boulder. We're just gonna drop these, and we're gonna worry about them later. But right now, I'm going to call it, and let's please stick around for the raid. Um, we're gonna raid. I hope he's still on. Thank you. It's gonna raid Jeffertainment. He's doing Tales of Fantasia, so show him some love, and thank you. And y'all have a great night. Please check out my schedule because I'm probably now that I'm feeling better, I'm probably going to be streaming a couple more nights.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Booty. Cheers to you, man. What were you playing tonight? Welcome in Dfortae. Good